Well, fresh off their second straight Big 12 regular season title, the Lady Raider tennis team heading to Oklahoma this week for the Big 12 championships. They'll open up as the 2 seed on Friday against either Kansas State or West Virginia. Todd Petty now as his team gets ready for another run in the tournament.
I mean, I think you guys are about as close to perfect as they come, okay? But I know you're not going to be perfect, and occasionally you're going to leave a ball here. Just don't let it become routine.
Second time around, how different does it feel being a Big 12 champion?
You know, I don't know if it necessarily feels any different. You know, I think the excitement was the same. I think the way it happened was a little bit different. Obviously, you had mixed emotions. You are disappointed in the loss to Baylor, and but then, you know, a few minutes later, they're bringing out the trophy, and you realize how big of an accomplishment it was, and you get excited, and those, you know, go away. But I think it's a little different for the girls in the fact that I think it's going to prepare them a little bit better for the future. So I think they were going to be able to handle the success later in the season a little bit better than we did last year. And as a coach, I know how to handle it a little bit better as well.
Short. Yeah, girl. Get it.
Last year, you saw a couple good days of practice right after the win, and then you saw kind of a lull. I think it mentally exhausted them, you know, just the ups and downs of that season and accomplishing something for the first time. This year, we're, I think, a little more prepared. I think ending with a loss is at times the best thing that could happen for us. I think it refocuses them, and nobody wants to remember the last loss, and so I think they're going to be more ready to go.
Yeah, make it blingy. If you win it twice, make it blingy.
Yeah, one's more.
You know? Exactly. Yeah, you got your party ring and you got your everyday ring.
It's one thing to do it once, but to do it back to back, do you feel like you've really changed the way that people on the outside look at Texas Tech women's tennis?
I hope so. You know, I hope so. I think it's not necessarily how I changed maybe their view of Texas Tech women's tennis, but what these group of seniors and what these group of young ladies have done to change the view of Texas Tech women's tennis. Because I tell everybody I recruited them, but I never hit a ball, and so they truly took it upon themselves to not let it be kind of the thorn in the side of Texas Tech athletics that it had been at times, and that's what's driven them. And not necessarily a Big 12 title, not so much making NCAAs, it's changing the vision of Texas Tech women's tennis and how it's looked amongst the country and how it's looked within our own department.
Oh, wow.